Good evening and welcome to my latest race review. It was from Snetterton at the weekend. I was racing with the Trackday Trophy, MSVR racing for the first time this year. And I'm not going to lie, it was a very stressful morning before qualifying as scrutineering has returned, and the car was actually spot checked once I got it off the trailer, and it immediately failed on three things, which put me in a little bit of panic. Was meant to get there and start changing the brake pads and just general stuff ready for qualifying. And all of a sudden we got these three scrutineering failures. So it failed on the position of the seatbelt fixing eyes underneath the seat. They were too far back, so they needed re-drilling. It failed on the fire extinguisher, so the external wasn't really moving the cable inside the car, and once we tried to sort of give it a good old yank with WD-40, it snapped off in our hand. So luckily we managed to get a spare one of those, which I really thought at the time that was going to be game over, but suddenly we've got this brand new cable ready to go in the car. Had loads of people helping, which was great. Just passing the stress on whilst I sort of get everything else ready for qualifying. Luckily qualifying was actually delayed by 30 minutes, and we absolutely needed that time to actually get the work done, get the qualifying scrutineering sticker, and then actually get the brake pads in as well, which was the third thing. They thought there was a bit too much travel in the brake pedal, which kind of is just how the car is, but the brake pads were very thin, so that was probably kind of what they were sort of sensing when they sat in the car. I mean, when do they sit in the car in scrutineering and start pressing all the pedals? But anyway, scrutineering is back, so you are warned, and they will come and find you when you least expect it, and so yeah, make sure your car's safe when you next go racing. So I qualified P12 out of 34. It was a 2:19, which is my absolutely standard lap time around Snetterton. The target for the weekend was actually a 2:18, and we'll get to that in the race. But yeah, I was P12, knew that I had enough pace in the car to maybe jump a few positions, but the guys at the front were, I think the pole position was either a 2:11 or 12, so some of the cars were just well out of reach ahead of me. So yeah, the race started at about 5:45. It was late because of a red flag in the previous race, which meant we were never going to get our full 45 minutes, and we were racing quite literally at sunset. So a unique experience for me, very difficult, as you will see from the footage, staring straight into the sun down the centre straight. But a unique challenge, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So see what you think, and let me know in the comments. Yeah, what you think? Come on, let's go. So my first thought is, how the bloody hell am I going to see where I'm going? As that is exactly how it looked, to be honest. Knew I'd be able to jump that MX-5, so I took to the grass to dispatch that one quickly. And just trying to remember where Rich's is. There it is. But yeah, crazy low sun. Never ever driven in conditions quite like that, but yeah, made it a bit more interesting. Deep into the hairpin, just make sure you don't get T-boned on the inside, but yeah, all pretty respectful through there. Look out for the Clio losing it here in Agostini. I went for the inside line, I could see the tyres start to move. I thought, please don't keep coming. And looking at the rear view footage, I could see other cars took to the inside as well. Now I'm in a bit of space and just trying to gap the cars behind, just get out of every corner as cleanly as possible. I mean, the cars ahead are very, very fast, and it's not looking good already. Still warming up those brakes. No formation lap in Trackday Trophy, which is a bit different to how we do it in tin tops. So a little bit of caution on that first lap, but it's generally not a bad first lap. Now I've got an Integra behind me, and unfortunately he's going to lose it coming into Murray's. If you look in the bottom left, there he goes, which makes the cars behind scatter a little bit, and that has caused a massive gap behind me, and unfortunately that was kind of it. So this is a few laps later, and this is the start of my fastest ever lap of Snetterton. It's this lap was a 2:18, but I actually go quicker on this one. So yeah, see what you think about this lap. Coming up to the line, and I've experienced traffic through that lap, but as you can see the sectors are up 0.45, and yeah, nearly found half a second on that lap alone. So there's still lots more time in the car. It was by no means perfect. It's really encouraging. So I lapped a few of them and just made sure I was being aggressive enough to get through at the first opportunity, trying to not lose too much time. It's getting quite dark now. So with no race duration set before the race, I didn't actually know when the pit stop window was going to be, so I just guessed and went for about 18 minutes on the basis that if the race was 45 and the pit window opened after 15, or likewise if it was a 30-minute race and it opened after 10, then 18 minutes would be about safe. I did ask Gary at this point how long is the race. He thought it was going to be 40 odd minutes, but as I said, it's late. The light was fading quite quickly out there. I was really hoping that I might come out of the pits and be battling someone into turn one, but nope. just continuing with the track day.
you'll see on my dash some lights flashing there. Few electronic gremlins creeping into the car that might have to be looked at this winter, but yeah, the dash was flashing stop stop, which it has done in the past. Safety car deployed, coming down the pit straight.
Let's stop it there. That's when the safety car came out, quite near the end of the race. Wasn't quite the end of the action. Something did actually happen after the safety car came out. I think I might make a separate video about that one, as I ended up in the clerk of the course's office regarding that incident. I think I'd like to maybe break that down in a separate video and get your opinion on what went wrong. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was Trackday Trophy. The race was cut short. Didn't really get to race anyone after about 4 corners in a 34 car grid. I mean, what are the chances of that? But that's sod's law, isn't it? That's my luck on the day. So yeah, car's ready for Silverstone, and yeah, look forward to finishing on a high round Silverstone GP for Classic Sports Car Club. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and look out for the next video about the safety car incident.